might not make it tonight. Okay, sige. So first of all, let me share to you what is our agenda for tonight, no? Okay, what our agenda is for tonight. So this is actually a sync meet for the two sections of BA 104. So thank you all for coming despite na hindi niyo siya class schedule, no? So the purpose lang na we are meeting is because na before the reading break, I want you to have a picture of what the second half of the semester will be like, no? And also get input from you, no? If you are calendar will be okay with you. So first, we will discuss the calendar, no? This is not yet available sa LMS. Kaya finalize ko pa siya right kaina lang gid. No, so ang class calendar will have your class requirements, the schedule of your class requirements, saan o siya ihatag, and when siya also due, no? By the way, I did not introduce myself anymore because I was hoping na you have already seen the introduction sa YouTube video na ara sa LMS, no? And also because we want to keep this meeting short. Okay. And then there is also there the schedule of the synchronous classes, no? And then the class grouping for the case study for this class because I saw sa course pack na may ara siya case study, and it is also a requirement for the course na may case study siya, no? And then we'll go over some of the updates on the LMS page. Also, I'll let you see how the class survey is, what it looks like right now. No, it gives me some information, especially as to your connectivity, paano ka ma-reach, etc., etc. And then we'll have our Q&A, no, in case you have clarifications or questions. Okay. Maybe you would like to add something to our agenda for tonight, no? Pwede ka unmute, pwede ka chat. Okay. I guess now there are no more additions to the agenda for tonight. So we'll get right on to the first agenda, which is the class calendar. So your class calendar, okay, wait lang ha. Okay. Okay, so this is how your class calendar will look like, no? So your weeks 1 to 7, no? Basically, the setup of the team teach is that ang weeks 1 to 7 is under Professor Tuason, no? And then you have your reading break. And then the remaining weeks, which is weeks 9 until the end of the semester, is under me na siya. Okay. And since your modules is ano na siya, daan, may nakabutang na siya na weeks dito. So I have already included here kung ano nga week ang ano nga module, di ba? So based on the week numberings on the module, your week 7, which is this week, is nakamo dapat sa module 4, which is leadership, the the second part of leadership, no? And then reading break, and then we will have the last part of module 4 on leadership by the week after the reading break. Okay. And then module 5 will be from weeks 10 to 14, no? And then classes will end by December 21, that is a Tuesday. Okay, any questions so far on the how the topics are arranged or divided?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Pero if ever you remember something, hambalon nyo lang ko ha. So as you can see in this part of the calendar, wala na siya any notation there because ang requirements is under kay Professor Tuason. And I think I also checked the Facebook page kung ano to siyang na-mean niya na class reflection, and that is about, I think, 4 videos. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 4 videos. But I was not able to check kung which of those 4 videos is under which module, no? I was not able to check on that. So, I think he also mentioned already ng deadline nyo, okay? No? And that's, I think, November 30 for both sections. Okay. So, moving on, no? Before I explain why may-ari siya, and may-ari siya, no? I based it on your course pack, no? Ay, gin-close ni Madam. Okay, sorry, ara siya. Ano, I based it based on the course requirements nga ara sa inyo na course guide. Okay. So, ang kay Professor Tuason is ari na ni siya. 'Di ba? No? Am I correct? Ga-follow ang tanan? Oo. Yes, the reflection papers is okay na siya, may ara na siya ginhatag sa inyo. I don't know lang if naka-quiz na kamo sa iya or naka-exam. Because if wala pa, no? Wala pa.
Oo.
So to meet the course requirements of the course, we need to have a quiz, no? Or an exam. And then a case study para na makomplete ni siya ang course requirement na ini.
Hello, ma'am. Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes, go. Can I have your name, please? Hindi ko makitaan sa gallery.
Romel, ma'am.
Yes, Romel. Go.
Ay, since begin divide ang both SEM, ang mailin ang SEM ma'am sa inyo, both teachers. So, ang grading, ma'am, is like, combination ninyo ni sir or ikaw lang?
So, may input si Sir Tuason, si Professor Tuason, may input siya, and may input man also ako, no? So, since na ang reflection papers is okay na ni siya, hindi na ko yung mga reflection papers sa inyo.
Okay, ma'am.
Sufficient na to siya sa iya. Sige. So, given na you nakita nyo na kung where the quiz and the exam and the case study is coming from, no? Ibalik ko ni siya ang share ko dito sa calendar, no? So, to satisfy the requirements of the course according to the course guide, no? So, we will have a short quiz, no, on the week of November 15 to 19. Usually, that is our second meeting for the week. So, this will be a Friday, no? And ang coverage sa quiz is your topic 4. Na amo lang ni siya, no? This part of the topic lang. Hindi na ni siya dala ang duha. Okay?
Dali like, ano lang siya, ma'am, week 9.
Yes. Oo, week 9 lang gid siya. No? And then, later ko na siya i-discuss ang forum, ha? And then, your assignment 1, your first assignment, no, to satisfy also the, there na assignment, will be given on this week also, and will be due the following week. And then, the next week, i-assign na niya siya ang case study, no? Actually, pangitaan ko pa niya siya kung diin niya siya ang case study, or unless, kintagaan na ka mo copy. Pero may mention man gid sa course pack na case study, hindi ko lang siya makitaan kung where, and I don't know kung nagsakto ni siya or nagsanto siya bala sa amo na siya nga week or amo na siya nga topic. May copy ka mo sa case study?
Wala, ma'am.
Wala. Okay. Sige. Sige lang pangitaan ko na siya. So, this is a group activity, ha? Okay. The group activity. So, the case study will be due the next week, or depende. I think the deadline for the case study is very flexible naman, no? I think pwede na siya ma-move, no? And then, we will have an exam by the last day of classes, which is 21. Okay? To satisfy
Can I ask a question, ma'am?
Yes, go. Sureness.
With regards sa may case study, yung kay wala pa kami groupings, paano na siyang mechanics?
Mag-group na ka mo.
Pila ka bilog, ma'am, each group?
Okay. So, this is one sheet of, one sheet of the calendar. Don't worry if 4 ang nakabutan dira, because essentially, ang sulod sang section 5 na Google Sheet is much the same lang. Okay. Ara siya diri sa isa ka sheet, no? I want, of course, no, hindi ko lang man gusto na to know you by names, no? And as much as possible, I would like also to parang picture out in my mind. For example, when may ara Lloyd, Jeric, may picture ko on my mind kung sino na siya, no, as much as possible. It would be very parang sad na I can't have parang mental picture of how my students would look like even virtually lang. So I encourage all of you to upload your picture, ID format here, no? And then may instructions na siya dire on how you can upload your picture. Don't need na very sophisticated na photo studio picture, whatever. But as long as na ID type siya, no? ID type. So, diri niyo mabutang kung ano inyo na group number. So, pwede nila siya butangan na group 1, group 2, group 3, or for example, group 5. So, for example, for group section 4, 20 students. So, this section will have 4 groups, no? 4 groups of 5 students. For section 5, and this is section 5. So, this is 22 students tanan. So, we will have 4 groups na 5 students, and sakto akong math. Sorry ha, kay gabi na. May duha ka group, I think, na mahimo sila 6. Okay, tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, correct. Yes. So, butang nyo lang di kung ano inyo na group number. Okay? So, for the case study na siya ang group requirement. Sige. Okay. So, going back to the class calendar. And of course, we will not be meeting naman every weekend, no? In consideration also of that everybody does not have access to hindi pala pare-pareho ang access nyo to internet, no? So, live synchronous sessions is kumbaga between the two sections may ara lang duha ka synchronous na classes. So for example, for section 4 is ang first na session nyo will be on November 12. And then the next synchronous session will be on December 10 na. Okay? For section 5, your first synchronous section will be on November 12 also. And then the next synchronous session will be on November 23. And then Friday, December 17 is the last nyo. No? So, bali, gindesign siya na on the first week of the two sessions, duha ka mo may ara na synchronous session. On the following week, ang isa lang ka session, no? And the recorded session synchronous session of the other section, amo na siya ang buhaton nga recorded lecture sang tiyak nga section nga wala nag-synchronous meet. Okay? So, same lang also. If ang section 5 ang nag-synchronous meet, ang inyong recorded session will be the recorded lecture na i-feed sa section 4, no? Because basically is same content lang man na siya, no? And also for you to have an idea kung anong interaction sa piyak na group, piyak na session, versus for example, interaction with the isa man ka section, no? So kumbaga, daw hindi lang niya 20 inyo classmates. Pwede siya yan ang classmates nyo is like mahimo siya nga 42, which is the total number of students in the two sections. Okay, no? The wonder of online learning. Sige, gina-amuse na lang ka mo. Para hindi ka makulbaan nga, dodamo-damo yun sa calendar, ha? Okay. So, okay pa ta? Okay pa?
Yes, ma'am, we're okay.
Good. Okay. So, ano ang student-generated questions, no? We want you to, for example, have an offline interaction amongst yourselves man. Parang ano siya, in place of the recitation in class, no? So, for every topic for the week, may ara ka mo nga i-generate nga questions nyo. And an activity guide for this will be available on the LMS also. Okay? So, and that is parang 1 to 3 weeks lang siya. And nakabutang also kung ano nga topics ang inyo nga buhatan. Okay? Okay.
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yes, go!
With regards sa my exam and quiz, ma'am, how heavy it is, ang intensity.
Yes, that is the next portion of my information sharing, no? What the purpose of student-generated questions is amo na siyang i-feed ko to your short quiz and to your exam. So, ano na siya, 50-50. 50% will be coming from me and 50% will be coming from you via your student-generated questions.
Since bala ma'am kay manutapos na ang ni sir ang amon nga si ang i-term bala kumbaga sa amon ma'am. Wala man siya ka exam sa amon, so paano abay?
Ang exam is covering lang on the modules 4 and 5 F and G. Butangan to F and G. Pero modules 4 F.
Ma'am, you have mentioned bala ma'am na ang examination is ang grading is diba between ang makontribute ang mga duwa ni sir.
Yes.
Since wala kami ka-exam kay sir, so like ikaw lang giguro ang makahatag grading sa may exam. That
yes.
Amon mo ginamin ma'am.
Yes, you have a point on that. Pero that is beyond already parang of my control, no? Na wala kahatag si Sir Vincent sang exam or quiz sa inyo. And for example, case study, maski isa ka case study. So to compensate on that, we have to meet the course requirement nga ini. So parang ano siya, ang point mo is hindi na siya 50-50, something like that.
Yes, ma'am. Kay somehow bala ang iya lang yung coverage is reflection lang tapos wala na daratong other components ang grades.
Okay. What is your suggestion then?
If pwede, balamang with regards sa may exam, sa may sa grading, sa exam and quiz, ma'am, basi pwede siya i-adjust, bala ma'am.
To what percent man?
Or depende sa imo ma'am if ang exam is like reflection na lang or essay, something. Can we go back sa components, ma'am?
Components. Here, sorry. Wala gali naka-share, sorry. Here is the components. Okay.
Ay ano lang ko ma'am, kumbaga do na worry lang ko bala mo kay given na limited time kag tapos ang goods ang percentage sang quizzes and exam basi bala wala kami time magbawi, ma'am.
Because isa lang siya ka-exam. And isa lang siya ka-quiz. Okay. Sige. I will tell you that, for example, in this mode I understand the apprehension, no? But I will tell you that in this mode nga ginahimo ko subong, I will show to you ang isa ko ka-class ha. Ang isa ko ka-class that I am doing this right now sa isa ko ka-class. And I will show to you the LMH of my isa ka-class sa HR. And it's a sort of a theory class. Pareho siya sa organizational behavior na class actually. It's more of theory, no? Because syempre HR, wala pa man sila ka-work and how would they know about HRM since wala pa sila naka-work. So that is what I am doing with them. And this is our forum for the student-generated questions. So this is how it looks like, no? For example, for week 2, okay? For week 2, they post a forum, no? They gahatag sila question, whether it's an essay, it's a multiple choice. And then the rest of the class is naga-reply or naga-comment kung ano ang ila na answer to the question. Okay. So far is gaano man sila, may interaction man na siya dere. And then whatever man is ara sa student generated question is, for example, gina-feed siya or gina-summarize siya no? Here is the summary of student-generated questions. And sort of nag-guide na nila kung ano ang magwa sa exam. Oo, I understand your apprehension for the exam, no? Pero we have to parang give integrity to the grade that you will be receiving.
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yes.
Another point that I will raise tali, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi man like ma'am i-disregard totally ang exam, ma'am.
Mhm.
I am trying to point out pala, ma'am, is that basi PD bala ma-adjust ang iyang percentage when it comes to base
Percentage.
component.
Okay. So,
Oo.
going back to the percentage, I would like to ask you again, what is the suggestion? Okay. And I would also
Kasi PD
like
bala
to
siya, ma'am.
hear And I would also like to hear from the rest of the class also. Although input from is very much appreciated. Pero I would also like to hear from the class, the rest of the class.
Actually, bala ma'am sa GC, bala ma'am siguro shy lang sila mag-voice out. That's why ako na lang nag-raise ng ila consensus diri, ma'am. So may ara suggestion, ma'am, nga basta if pwede bala may mo 50% ang case study kay since bala mas if groupings kami hindi siya katama ka heavy ang ulobrahon.
Okay. Let's for example, butanta lang siya diri sa kilid ha. 50%.
Okay, ma'am.
And then what else pa? So case study is 50%. So from 25, may mo na siya 50%.
Ma'am, it's not mga cross across ang line, ma'am, or we going beyond. Ma'am, basi bala ma'am or what, ma'am? Sorry, gid mo.
And I'm asking you honest. I'm asking you, Gid. Oo.
Thank you, ma'am, for considering.
Ano pa gid siya? Or like for example, siya, no? So that's sobra na siya sa 100%. So what other things would you pa diri? Because wala ta pa ninatandog ang exam.
Paano man? Wait lang, ma'am.
Pila siya ka percent?
Siguro, ma'am, 30 naton ang quizzes and exam and then 20 ang individual assignments and reflection paper. Para at least may weight ang aton.
Ay, wait lang. Sa kilid kalit. Sa kilid. 30%. Okay.
I mean, ang quizzes and exam, 30, ma'am.
Okay. And then?
20.
20.
Oo.
Okay. Pero ang case study na ni is isa lang na siya kabilog, ha?
Ay, okay.
Oo. So, if you propose that ang case study would be 50%, I will have to make it duha kabilog.
Sige, ma'am, i-ask ko, ma'am, sa group.
Yes. Oo. Di lang ko sure nga 5 na siya diri, pero nangita gid ko kung pila na ka case study ang ara sa course pack. Hindi ko lang siya makitaan nga 5. Pero so far may nakita ko nga isa gid nga sure. And also, ang student-generated questions will be part na siya diri o ka individual assignments. Dra na siya na yun. Or pwede man nga butangan na siya naton diri space ang student-generated questions, no? Pwede na siya kung gusto nyo. Niyo siya. Hindi ka mahuya-huya. Ano siya gani nga year ha? Wait lang. First year, hindi. Second year, third year. Second year, third year. Okay. Okay. Second year, second year.
Ma'am, I'd like to
Yes.
ask if ang reflection papers namon nga ginwrite para kay Sir Bala is under
Mhm.
siya sa individual assignment and reflection papers nga if ever 20%.
Yes, mo under siya didto. Kung for example, this is what we will follow ang ari sa pinakakilit. If for example, we will have and also we will have to consult with Professor Tuason if okay lang sa iya nga i-change ni siya ang 25%. Because so far amo ni siya ang naano nyo na come up nyo kumbaga under sa iya.
If ever nga magduwa ang case study ma'am, paano sinaiya time frame dason din?
Okay. So let us check sa aton nga class calendar, no? Okay, let us check sa aton nga class calendar. So for example, if duha na siya ka case study, no? We will have okay. Kuhaon to ni siyang isa ka assignment 1. Kuhaon to ni siyang isa ka assignment 1. So this will be case 1 and ma-due siya the following week. No? And then the following week, ang case na second will be assigned and due siya pagka next week also.
Pretty much.
But take note ha na we will have to get the permission also or the input of Professor Tuason if we will change the percentage of this and himuon siya na 20.
Sure, ma'am.
So, for example, no, kung gusto niya nga hindi na magkuha permission sa iya, we can retain that and hindi na siya pagtandugon na lang, no? Para na hindi niya na siya we concentrate on the now, kumbaga, and now until the end of the semester. So for example, kung buhaton yun na siya 25% and then 50% ang inyo na case study, so 75 na siya, no? For example, gusto nyo ang exam nyo is 25%, pero this will be 2 na case studies.
Can I suggest, ma'am? Since like kabilog ang ipahimo sa mga reflection paper ni sir, ma'am, is it possible, ma'am, na i-limit naton ang assignment if ever?
Okay, kuhaon ta ni siya ang assignment. So wala mo gid kang assignment si ano, so okay lang na kuhaon ta na bing assignment. Kay wala man gid siya. Anom tanan ka reflection
kay-
paper?
Oo, ma'am.
So, kuha na siya ang assignment. So reflection paper is 25% gyapon.
Again, ma'am, ano kayo ito, ma'am?
Yes.
Di lang kagadura ako net, ma'am.
Okay, go.
I mean, wala ano to ang himo, maging bago lang ginhambal, ma'am. Kaya nadura ako net, wala ko siya na grasp.
Na ano, kung 25% na siya gyapon, since this is reflection papers anong kabilog. That is ano, until ano na siya nga topic? Uy, help nyo man si ano. I can see si Mami.
Hello, ma'am. If
Yes.
I'm not, hi, ma'am. I'm Franz William, ma'am, section 5. If I'm not mistaken, I think ang ginpaobra ni sir na reflection paper sa mo is naglabot na module 5, which is leadership, I think.
Oh, really?
3, 4, 5 na, ma'am. Bale, yeah.
Okay.
Ano ganito? Group behavior. Wait lang, ang sa 4, ma'am, is leadership, and then module 5 na, ma'am. Naglabot na siya module 5.
Okay, sige. I thought kaina na based on the ano lang siya, based on the Facebook group, what I read there was ano lang siya, based on the per video. And sa count ko ang video is 4 siya ka video, no? So
Yes,
it turns
ma'am.
out na anom na siya, and covering na siya up to module 5.
Bali, ma'am, ang 4 videos na ara sa Facebook page, ma'am, is different pag ito yung, ma'am, na videos. Bali, the 4 videos that are in the Facebook pages, ma'am, gin-ubrahan na namo siya ng reflection papers which we passed which we will pass at the end
November
of the
30.
month, 31st.
November 30.
Yes, ma'am. And
October.
Nag-pass na kami, ma'am, for this October, and then nag-add pa gid siya, ma'am,
For
for
November.
the end of November. Yes, ma'am.
So for example, kuhaon tani siya, no? Kuhaon tani siya. Kuhaon tani siya. As mentioned kaina is case study 2 ni siya. Ay, sorry, 1. So this is case study 2. Following pa ni siya sa ano ha? Sa ano na 50% ang case study. Okay. And then, balik ta sa components. Okay. So, balik ta dire. Wala na ni siya, no? Ikuhaon ta ni siya. So, ano na, what is the comments? Where ang aton na i-adopt?
Hello, ma'am. Hear me again.
Yes.
Ano, ma'am, ang quizzes? Ano, siya kabilog? And pera
Ay,
kabilog ang exam?
No, kaya hindi ko nga alam kung ilan na. No? Pero if ang under sa akon is, isa lang na siya. Tapos, ang exam na isa also. So, nasunod na niya siya ang reflection paper na 6. So, we'll highlight this as ano, okay na ni siya. No questions asked na siya diri.
Sa case study, I think okay naman, Goro, ma'am.
So, 50% na niya siya ang case study. Duha ka case study, 50%. Okay. And then, ari siya is 25%. And then, your isa ka quiz and isa ka exam is 25%. Sige. I hope everybody has a good internet connection because we will vote on this, no? Okay, wait lang. Preparing a poll lang. Okay. I'll answer the question of Hajj in a while. Okay. So, makita niyo ang poll? Hindi.
Where we can find it, ma'am.
Ah?
Hindi naman siya makita.
Pangita ko man siya gani. Di na to sa. Wait lang ah. Okay, wait lang. Bakit matagal siya mag-load? Sige. So there are now 20 people sa 20 people. We are supposed to be there are 18 people in the Zoom right now, no? 18 people in the Zoom right now. And the two sections is supposed to be 42 students. So as you can see, wala ta quorum. We are not a majority here. Okay. And I want also to involve those na wala diri. Okay. So, ang group chat nyo is that per section?
Yes, ma'am. Siguro, ma'am, I volunteer na myself na magpa-poll, mag-facilitate sa mga section.
Yes. And then for what section is that?
Section 5.
Section 5. And for section 4?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Lloyd from section 4. I will be the one, ma'am, to initiate the poll on our section na lang.
Lloyd for section 4 and Romel
for section 5.
Okay. So, ano lang, send me a screenshot, no, of your GCs kung paano ang results sa inyong poll. Will you do it right now or i-wait na lang na maka-vote ka na?
I think tomorrow siguro, ma'am, para mag-get natin ang consensus ng tanan.
Okay. Well, is tomorrow. How about si Lloyd?
Pwede man, ma'am, tomorrow.
Sige. Sige. So, kuhaan ko na siya. Okay, di lang alay. Wala pa man natapos. Okay, ha? Sige. So far, done na ta diri, no? Okay na ni siya. Okay, done na ni siya. Okay. Your LMS course page, no, will be okay, pending the for example, pending the results of your poll, no, that is also the time na i-adjust na ni siya, no, and I will be posting it sa LMS also, pending the results of your poll. So ang gin-edit ko kaina is for section 4. So once na we have finalized your the requested requirements is you will see this already sa LMS page na, no, and you can, for example, put your pictures here or etc. Okay, so so far is may updates na siya ang inyong LMS page, okay? No. So meaning na wala na ko sang i-post na study guides because ari na siya diri tanan. Okay? Correct. Ang kinahanglan to na lang pangitaon is ano na siya na mga case study na duha ka bilog ang i-assign for you. So basically is amo na siya, no? Same also for section 5. Okay. Next is results of the class survey. So I encourage everyone to participate in the class survey, no? So far, my 8 responses na siya. And this is how, for example, the survey would look like on my end. Ay, sorry, wala gali naka-share. Okay, so this is how the course, the survey would look like on my end, no? Basically, telling me, for example, how you are doing over there. Okay. So hopefully everyone will participate. Okay. Especially useful are the things are the open-ended answers to the last 2 questions. Sige. Okay. So basically we have covered this, no? Okay. Are there any more questions? Questions na ara sa group chat? Kinahuya sila mag-ask diri? Clarifications? Etc. Si Haj, ang question gali ni Haj na the quiz and the exam. Okay, how are the quiz and the exam conducted? And also, can we ask, what type of test should we expect? So for the short quiz, it is normally multiple choice, no? Multiple choice. And kung multiple choice siya, usually if it's a short quiz, 20 items lang na siya. 5 of those 20 is giveaway questions, no? From my perspective, giveaway questions siya. Kumbaga, ara, lagi na siya daratanan, no? Giveaway questions na siya. 10 questions are mid, hindi siya budlay, hindi man siya hapos. And 5 questions na difficult. So, 20 na siya tanan. And the exam is essay type siya. Essay type. Hopefully, I answered the question of Haj. Anything else?
Ma'am, do you have contact number or Facebook so that in case bala may question kami erase na namon afterwards?
The one I'm using sa Facebook group.
Okay. Sige, ma'am. Thank you.
And also, you can check sa
grabe ang mga ramo ko na sa mga tapos ang tactics mo no mobile post lang ako namin ko tapos ka ng specs ang program ng mga ramo pag-as tapos naka-gaming ang mga tapos ang tactics na makumpatable yung robo
Okay. Sige, are there any more questions or clarifications?
None naman so far on my end, ma'am.
For Romel, wala na siya. How about the rest of the class? Thumbs up if wala na questions. Okay, thank you, Lloyd. Thank you, Crystal, Clarine, Taryn, Frances, Haj. Okay. Kriza. Erica, no? Franz, Jodeline, how about Lian and Rhea?
Good evening po, ma'am. Late po ako
Yes.
nakapasok, ma'am. May inaasikaso pa ako kanina. Magtatanong na lang po ako sa GC, tas mag-message lang ako sa page if ever may hindi ako na-catch up. I'll watch the recording din po.
Okay,
Thank
thank you for
you.
that, Rhea. How about Lian?
Hello, ma'am. No questions naman po on my end.
Sige, sige. So, since wala naman siya questions so far, then we will end the session and see you after the reading break. Enjoy your reading break. Okay? So, I'll end the recording now.